Match is about to get underway here. You'll see the Vilema's Lair coming out from Ali. That is I think, a concession to the fact that Annie exists, but
I think that's
also,
Obelisk, isn't it?
uh,
It's Obelisk and Reaver's
it
Row.
is almost, sorry, it says Vilema's Lair on the screen, so I said,
Gotcha. Yeah, I think that's from
yeah,
the
I
last stream.
misread
Yeah,
it.
because
Yeah,
we still have
yeah.
a word camp up from last stream too.
Okay, yeah. No, that is actually Sigil of the Storm.
Sigil, gotcha. Yeah, we've seen
Yeah,
that a
that's
lot
Sigil of
too.
the Storm. So, and the Reavers, what do you call it? The word, you know it. What is it? Reavers Row?
Reaver's Row. Yep.
Reavers Row. There you go.
So something that's going to be very interesting too in this matchup, I think, is obviously this is orange purple, right? So they have access to a lot of all the hand rip stuff in this game so far, which is going to be really good. I'm interested to see if he runs Sabotage. I'm assuming he runs Mind Splitter. This card is just so absolutely absurd. And I think with that, we are underway. We have our mulligans done, to my knowledge.
Yep.
It looks like Ali is starting us off going first on Sigil of the Storm.
He has that turn 2 catalyst.
He does have the turn 2 catalyst, but no mobilize, it looks like, sadly. So it looks like we might just go pass right to Michael. This is exactly what we do see.
Yep.
Where he slams down the red deflect Poro and passes it back. And of course, as you said, we do see Ali go instantly into the turn 2 catalyst, putting him up to 6 runes before passing it back to Michael.
I do see a Ride the Wind in Ali's hand. That is one of those cards that, like, similar to Bullet Time, it's really good once you're set up. Mm-hmm. But if you're not set up, or is that a Gust? I can't tell. Hold on.
It's a Gust.
It's a Gust. Okay. Never mind. Gust is great here. Gust is fantastic. That's going to be able to... Wow, no blue runes from Michael here. Playing mono red.
Okay, we see another catalyst, which I think is exactly what he just jumps right into. Might as well get to that threshold so that once you draw into your auroras, you should be pretty good just to take off. He does have the aurora already. Interesting. Gust would be interesting here, paying the deflect for the Poro. Interesting. I guess he just values it, of course, over the not giving your opponent a hold would be really, really good.
Yeah, I think that's important. It is unfortunate that he wasn't able to play it on the showdown, but just denying 1 point here could be the difference between winning and losing for Ali, and you just got to deny all the points you can.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Totally agree. And he is in a good position. Michael has nothing established on board right now. So Ali can very easily play down the Dazzling Aurora next turn, which could be really, really good. The only thing, of course, is since he did gust away the unit, if he hits a Dead Bloom, that's going to go right into base, just because we do not see Michael bring out the Accelerate Kaiser this turn.
Yeah, specifically to play around that Dead Bloom. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Looks like Confront is the draw there from Ali. Confront can be combined with a unit later in the game to have a surprise move. I really like Confront. It is a card that I find myself siding out a lot in these orange decks, but just having that surprise move is pretty nice.
Yep, exactly what we said. Gonna see that a lot today. We just see the Dead Bloom get ripped off the top of Dazzling. I guess I am a little surprised that he didn't Confront just to like use all of his runes. I don't think, unless he has a Rebuke in hand, which I'm not sure he does.
Confront is an action, so you will get an opportunity to cycle it if they go for the showdown. But it's possible he might be saving it for like a big turn later where he confronts plus plays a unit to give it ready.
For sure. All right, still having established this early, though, with the Dead Bloom already on board is looking really, really good. And even though he didn't get full value off the Dead Bloom, playing into an opponent's battlefield, it at least has deflect. So if Michael starts to target Dead Bloom with some cards, he's going to have to pay additional costs. This feels really good. And we did see Ali gust the unit once Michael tried to move into Sigil, which is really, really good, why he kept the unit up. Because it's exactly like you said. You're one of the slower decks I want to get set up. You don't want to give your opponent any unnecessary points. Because you need to set up quick enough and slowing them down so that you can stabilize and get ready to start doing what your deck wants to do before they even get the ball rolling is going to be a huge, huge thing.
Yeah, I noticed here that Michael pressed his 2-drops into the Sigil of the Storm, forced to recycle both times, but the reason he did that is because he wants the Kaisa to be at the Reavers and not the 2-drop. So still, I think, even though it does feel bad to recycle both runes there, Ali's going to be asking. He's got another dazzling.
I was about to say, low key, I might just slam another Aurora down right here.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no reason not to. The
Yeah,
sand is sand
I'd
seems
probably
like.
honestly, I think I'd move into. I think honestly, I would move into Reavers, slam down the Aurora, and then just pass turn, watch everything go off.
So Ollie's gonna float one rune here,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's gonna go into the sigil. So this is probably gonna be exhausting 8 plus the one
Mm-hmm.
floating to play that second
Yep,
dazzling aurora,
exactly.
and putting back 2 of the body runes there.
Yep. See the laugh on Michael's face because the double Aurora is just so crazy.
This is showing off the strength of the deck. This is showing off why it's one of the best decks in the format right
Yeah.
now. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
he's
just
hitting exactly what he has to hit.
yeah. There's a Soul
Soul
Gorger.
Gorger. Nothing in.
Not
Yeah,
great.
Michael with a little celebration. All right, so he still has the second one. After this
Usually,
resolves.
yeah, usually Soul Gorger is a one of, but hitting it
Mhm.
early does suck.
Yeah, for sure. You don't get full value off of it.
Yeah. That being said,
Another Dead Bloom. Nice
there's another
hit.
dead bloom.
Nice hit.
Can't really be mad about a free 5 power unit either. Like
No,
that's
yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
okay. Kaisa's gonna
Use
be
the
retreated
Reavers.
back because of the Reavers.
And Ollie in a phenomenal position already.
He's in a
Absolutely.
good position, but Michael could take down both of these dead blooms potentially with something like a cleave and a thousand tail in the same turn. We'll see if he has that combination. He may end up needing to spend a majority of his cards to deal with both these dead blooms, but um, yeah, it is a pretty great position here from Ali. Michael only had 3 points, and he's staring down double Aurora, double dead bloom. It's like,
Yeah, it's a lot to overcome for sure.
yeah,
Like you said,
it's
like
doable.
if you have the
But it's
perfect
just,
line, you get there. But I don't think I see a Watcher in hand. I think I see a Cleave and a Darius, but not a Cleave and a Watcher.
yeah, Darius could put some work in here too. I don't think that's okay. He's gonna go split both. He's gonna have to.
Play those deflect costs.
Yeah, he has to pay 2 deflect costs.
Yes, sir. That's the most expensive. Yup.
So there's one being paid, and there's another one after floating a
Yikes.
rune.
Yeah, that was expensive. Hopefully he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, that was. I
This is gonna be an
mean,
expensive turn for this Kaisa player.
he maybe needed to do that, just to get through them, but this is disgusting. So here comes the one that's floating, plus the 4 tapped, and this is probably going to be a Darius. Yep, and it enters ready with +2.
Second card play this turn. And I think, yeah, that's exactly said. We're gonna probably gonna see Cleave here.
I think don't the dead blooms have damage on them from the falling star?
Yeah, but the Cleave just helps you survive.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's
Well, I
true.
guess it doesn't matter because they're still 8 anyway in the big. No, yeah, because Darius goes to 10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you need Darius to
yeah,
be above. Yeah,
yeah. You need it to be above the 7 or
yeah,
the 8.
yeah. That makes sense. He's gonna have to. If he's gonna go for this stupefy, he has to recycle yet another rune to that deflect. Oh
Yeah,
my.
he's putting himself back. So he'll be putting himself back so much against a
Yep.
player who already has double Aurora established, which is definitely
And
he has
then
to be very careful about.
even after all that, if he goes into the sigil, he has to recycle
He has to do
another
another
rune.
one.
He's like,
Dude's gonna end up with no runes.
he might actually have no runes here, so he has to pay the deflect cost here. Oh my.
Chad has a good point. If he does, he gave damage on each of the units, but after the first combat, everything on board's gonna heal.
Yeah, so he has to go. He's one of them.
One of them's
He's
gonna
gonna.
heal, so
Yeah,
the
one of
falling
them's
star
gonna
was just a
heal.
waste. He
Yeah,
should
he
have
should have.
targeted both.
Should have just targeted one of them. Wow. Or maybe not even targeted the other one. Can Falling
Yeah,
Star
this
go
is
to base?
not looking good for Michael.
Maybe he could have just. If he was gonna pump up the Darius anyway, why not just Falling Star the Gorger? Both of those are gonna die.
Yeah, both of those are gonna
This
die.
no
It's
longer
healed.
has damage because it's
Exactly,
healed
because the showdown
after the
healed it.
first. This showdown healed it, yeah. And he just swung in the wrong order. If he had swung with
I
those
think that's
first,
exactly what they're talking about right now. Is
yeah.
Michael thinks that it doesn't heal because it was a different showdown, but
Oh
the new
my.
updated rule is that it heals everything on the board after a showdown, not just the
Oh
things that were
my
involved in it.
goodness. This is a technical nightmare of a turn. And if you're watching this, if you're tuning in, a lot to learn here, right? A lot to pick up. if you're new to Riftbound, like you're saying, after a showdown, all damage gets healed.
Yeah, because I think at one point it was just only the units deal that were interacting in that showdown would get healed, but there was an update where it's everything on board heals.
Yes. So both of those units should be sent to the trasher. He did go for the showdown.
And he did it in the incorrect order too, because if he at least did it in Sigil first, he could have killed the Dead Bloom. But obviously he went on Reavers first, so the Dead Bloom was able to recall back to base.
It's possible Ali Antrazi is good guying him here and just letting him take it back because it does not matter.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what he's let him do.
Yeah, and also on top of that, I mean, he has 2 active Auroras and his opponent has no units, no points, and no runes. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here, ladies and gentlemen? And
yeah,
the
turn
Reavers,
with both Deadloom are still on board and both Aurora. This is it's gotta be really crazy. And we have 2 units. Oh, and he has confront. So if he had another, is that all runes? What is he at 11? So he can't and it's orange volley, right? So he can't confront and orange volley in the same turn.
Nah, that can never happen, unfortunately, unless you hit it off Aurora somehow, or somehow have 2 misfortunes and then untap 2 runes. There's like weird niche cases.
I think pushing here is good. Conquer, get another point, maybe reinforce.
I really don't know how you lose this one as Ali.
Yeah.
You would have to decide to lose this one.
Yeah, for sure. I think Michael definitely just had a little bit of confusion early on, and I think it definitely messed the game up for him. But he is bringing up misfortune.
Makes sense. You want to get more units into play, just as many as possible right now. Overwhelm the board, lock this one up.
I will say I'm a little surprised into orange volley for that. But I think we still have another gust. We have a fight or flight in his hand for sure.
I think he only had 11 runes.
So you're right. He did only have 11. Oh, the Mind Splitter.
This deck is disturbing.
He's hitting every. This is like completely the opposite of the MF Aurora that we saw yesterday. He is hitting everything he needs to see and super early. Ali taking a moment to write down everything that's in his opponent's hand. I'm assuming we're going to see that Darius come out. Retreat could be a target as well, but I think it'd just be better to get rid of the Darius. Yep, exactly.
Honestly, and this is like no shade or anything, because this is not something you would think about doing. But in these circumstances where you're dead lost and your opponent's like, let me see your hand, you concede. You just concede and you say, I don't want to give away that information. That could be critical.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's definitely a good point. Absolutely. Like, why would I give you more information than I need to? Like, if there's things in here that you haven't seen yet, I'm not going to give you that information. Yeah, that's a good point.
Because now Ali is not only winning this game, but he's positioning himself to have an information advantage going into game 2 as well, which is like, you're giving him advantages for the next game by doing this.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so definitely food for thought. I mean, obviously, you want to play every game to completion too, especially if you're newer at the game and you want to just like get a feel for it. Like maybe this is not the first rodeo or whatever, but yeah, especially in this type of circumstance, you want to.
Actually, funny story about Ali though, just for you and chat. He actually wasn't planning on going to this weekend. I think I tweeted out just like another advertisement for this game either on Tuesday or Wednesday, and he was like. He was asking me about buying the links to tickets, and he bought it that day, booked a flight at a hotel, and flew down here. So, like, it'll be very interesting to see how well he does. Like, if he potentially takes down this tournament after, like, a last-second sign-up, that'd be a really, really cool story. And I'm kind of rooting for him and hoping to see that he does well this weekend.
Yeah, I agree. So here comes a float of a mana.
I love Michael's reactions to this. He's just watching this, and he's like, dude, like how am I supposed to get through this board?
Yeah. There's a Volibear. He can play to reinforce. He's just going to trigger the Dazzlings. And possibly Michael's playing it out to see more of Ali's deck as well.
For sure, for sure.
So, like, there is information going on. Like, seeing that Primal Strength, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This almost feels like there should be a Mercy rule in Riftbound, because, like, this is nuts.
Yeah, this is
interesting going for Stupefy. Another Mind Splitter. Now I'm assuming retreat.
It doesn't matter. He's just saying it doesn't matter. Pick one. I know that body language.
Yeah, for sure. Holy.
The chat is saying it's in Michael's best interest for the game to go to time anyway. No, it's not. he's going to be down a game and going into time. That is not good. That is not good for him. Also, the chat is also saying that this is the most popular deck, but there's wide variety between the Kai'Sa deck lists that we see.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure.
So even showing some amount of cards can be a huge tell. So yeah.
This is at one point you just gotta say, what are we doing here? Like, come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that a Kai'Sa with no cards in hand? I don't think I've ever actually seen that.
Yeah, welcome to the Misfortune Kai'Sa
Yeah, this
matchup.
is nuts.
Yep. If you make it to game 3, Michael's most likely going to win. No, that's the thing. It's like,
I don't think we're going to game 3.
I don't think we're going to game 3.
If Ali pops off the way he did this game, I don't think we're going to game 3.
I don't think we're going to game 3. Game 2 will be aspirants and will either go to time or Ali will win, in your opinion. Yes, Grenton gets it. This won't go to a game 3. Because, like, Ali is playing his worst Battlefield game 1.
Yeah, it didn't matter. These could have been vanillas.
Yeah, exactly. And like when I was testing this matchup in preparation for Houston, this is how it felt. But I feel like there are games where the Kai'Sa player can get an early start going first. Obelisk of Power is in play, and they maybe start with 3 runes. They're able to get something going, and then they double time warp you, and you're just like, all right, there's nothing I could have done. Or you break like crazy, which can happen when you have a lot of high cost cards in your deck.
Yeah,
so,
exactly, for sure.
Yeah. This isn't gonna matter because of the
Misfortune.
ganking, yeah, and the units in the
yeah,
base,
mid
so.
2 units on board, or in base. Misfortune has ganking. Yeah, it doesn't.
And then also on top of that, he
No
plays
cards.
Ride the Wind. He plays Ride the
Yeah.
Wind too, so he can just ride the wind and yeah, he's like, all right, get that.
Look at
Darius
that.
outta here."
No cards on board and no cards in hand, and it has like 5 runes. That is crazy.
We call those a flawless victory.
Yeah, that
back in the day.
That was crazy. That was definitely redemption for MF. Absolutely. That was crazy. This definitely makes me want to see Ali going to like a really top Annie player for sure. Hopefully we do get that matchup down the line, or at least tomorrow. I think that'd be really, really cool. But something nice, we do have little updates in terms of pricing for the Saturday 10K. We are playing 9 rounds of Swiss today. There is a top 16 top cut. Top 16 will play out tomorrow morning before the Sunday event. 9th through 16th will get 250 cash each. Top 32 gets prizing and the playmats that we've been advertising all weekend. Really, really nice playmat. You definitely want to get this.
It's super nice.
And along with those playmats, they 17 through 32nd will get 80 prize wall tickets. I believe the cash payout is 16 and up. And then 17 to 32nd, they still get the playmat and they still get prize wall tickets, so they can go buy some sweet sealed product or whatever goodies that you would like from the prize wall.
Very nice. Very nice. That sounds pretty cool. That sounds pretty cool.
For sure. I am jealous. I keep seeing people post their the Orlando playmats that they already have in person, and like, oh, now I gotta wait for it to get shipped to me. I'm so jealous.
So close, but yeah, get them while they're still there. Check them out. And we're going to be moving into game 2 here shortly. Looking at Michael's list real quick, he does have some pretty good ones for Aurora in the sideboard. He's got that Dr. Mundo who you were talking about. And I think that card is pretty messed up in this matchup, provided it doesn't.
Yeah, he definitely needs to hit that for sure. He needs to establish that, because that's the only way, especially when he starts popping out like 8, 9, 10 might units like every single turn for free. You need something that's going to be able to deal with those cards.
Exactly. And he's also got a few other like interesting ones. He's got a couple copies of Vayne, which I don't hate Vayne because
that's interesting.
Yeah,
choice.
it's a good way to combat Annie, but it could also come up here just because it's a ready unit. Like it's fast, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that Dr. Mundo for sure is going to come in. I think that's like you want those big dudes. I know some people they've been citing that mech. I think it's like just a vanilla
mech. Yeah, the 7-drop 8 might vanilla. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think the Mundo is superior, if I'm putting it lightly, because 8 might.
You can get absurd. 8 is still like 8 might you can still deal with. Mundo has the ability to be like something that you just cannot interact with it, and you have to do your best to ignore.
Yeah, I've even seen some lists of Kai'Sa be playing the Mundo or the mech, and then
Mhm.
also be playing Sky Splitters so that they can establish the mech or the Mundo, and then they have a free burn spell on top of it. So it is an interesting sort of like sideboard configuration here. Looking at the hands, Michael does have a 2-drop, so I think he's going to keep whatever else is there. Um, and Ali mulligan, and he did find a mobilize, so he did find a piece of ramp. He still doesn't have an Aurora, but he's got a few turns to find one.
Yeah, but having Obelisk and Mobilize is going to be huge for him here for sure.
What's interesting is that Michael let him go first. I think because of the obelisk of power.
I think he just wanted to give him 4, but like I don't think it genuinely matters since or he did not want to give him 4, but I don't think it matters because Ali runs ramp cards anyway. He's gonna be able to hit 9 faster than normal.
Yeah, and also because of the way like just turn cycles work, he's gonna hit 6 now instead of 4 by the time you have your first runes.
Yeah,
So
exactly. So like
yeah,
he's already in a
letting him go first is way worse. Yeah, for that reason. But maybe Michael's just trying something out. He didn't get to utilize that 4th rune. So we shall see here, but yeah, you really, really do not want to let the Aurora player go first. That
hand's looking a
is
little weird for Ali. I'm assuming I'm gonna see like a confront.
this is just a misfortune, it looks like.
Interesting. Accelerated too. Going
Yeah,
into
he's gonna send it
Targans.
untapping a rune,
Yeah, and then Targans will bump up another 2 more. Yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad at all.
scoring the first point here actually.
Hmm.
And it looks like he has a bullet time in hand, so like he's just going MF bullet time plus hide a fight or flight, and
Hmm.
this is a pretty nasty setup.
It seems like a totally different playstyle too. I think you're right. Ali noticed that he doesn't have Dazzling Aurora, and it almost seemed like he changed his entire playstyle. He's like, you know what? I don't have access to Dazzling right now. I already got a ramp. I already got the extra rune off of Obelisk. So let me just do as much as I can do with the cards that I have access to currently, and then see where I go from here. He's obviously currently in a better board state, has 3 runes up. He should be okay from where he is right now. Um, we do see a smoke screen coming down the Misfortune. Should put it to 1. Yordle is big enough to take, but Yordle is still within gusting range.
Yeah. I do hate this position from Ollie because
Mhm,
nothing makes Kaisa happier than seeing your opponent have no runes and no cards and no
mhm.
motion. But at least Ollie's not under pressure. I don't know. I just really hate this position because now Michael's going to get to time warp range before you're going to get to Aurora range. Just seems kind of messy. Here comes a student and a
Mhm.
Noxus. Scores
Yep,
another one for
number
holding.
2. Yep.
I wonder how many points he's going to pick up just by having this misfortune out this early.
Yeah.
There's
Another
another
bullet
bullet
time.
time.
Yikes.
Dude,
Yeah.
I cannot stand bullet
Yeah, we
time.
talked about that all weekend too. Is just how
I
like
know.
bullet time's whole the only thing that we've really seen from bullet time this weekend is just that it clogs up people's hands.
It just sticks in your hand, doesn't do
Yeah.
anything. You never want to
Mess up
play
his
it.
hand with bullet time when all he
You
wants is draw and ramp right now. It feels really bad.
I'm not kidding. I mean this sincerely. I think that there exists a world where it's optimal to play 0.
Oh, if he moves, he should run a yeah, he should move Misfortune to flip up that rune. And then that way he can catalyst right here. Yep, exactly. Yep. There we go.
Yep. That is such a cool interaction there. When
Yeah.
Misfortune moves, what is it? For the first time each turn, you ready a rune.
Yep, exactly. And then
And
now because it was
or
Ride the
ready
Wind, it
anything.
was moved by Ride the Wind. It wasn't even tapped or Fight or Flight. It wasn't
Yes.
even tapped. So now you can just move an Obelisk and take the other one.
Yeah. Yeah, if you'd like to score another point this turn, you can score both battlefields. It does put you in a weird spot. You can also move back into Targons to untap runes to
No,
hold up that
you
bullet
already held
time.
it. So that's when you conquer.
No, I know, but you would move back there just to untap the runes.
Oh,
Oh, it's only when you conquer?
it's only when you conquer. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. You're right, you're right. I thought it was when you hold it or when you're in
No,
it with
yeah,
the
it's when you
enemy.
conquer.
Okay.
And since you control the battlefield that turn, you can't reconquer it.
Yeah. He's just hanging back, hanging tight. Next turn he'll go up to 9. Maybe he hits the Aurora.
I mean, Michael has a good hand. Honestly, I'm not like, especially like obviously he doesn't know what Ollie's hand is, but like just going off hands, Michael can do a lot of damage right now that Ali might not be able to recover from. Like, if you like falling stars right here, yeah, exactly. Falling stars right here, drop down the Darius, moving on 1. You just control both battlefields with Ali only having 2 bullet times, and I forget what the last thing was.
Yeah, Ollie's hand sucks.
Yeah,
It's
Ollie's
not
hand's
good.
not very good right now.
Yeah.
And Michael has a bunch of cards in hand. There's a Watcher in there, or Yordle, double Darius. I think he should be in very good positioning. Honestly, if you wanted to, you could go Red Kaiser right here and then get that draw off of the Conquer.
I like going Kaisa. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, it's exactly. Yeah, it looks like this is exactly what we're gonna see.
Yeah. Get your point. Get your
Michael's in a very good position. Oh, and he just drew another falling star. He's in a very good spot right now, especially when like Ollie's stalled up right here.
Yep. Michael should be at 2 points instead of the 1. And looks like the draw was invert timelines. This is why you play the card. To discard your bad bullet.
Yeah, that is an absurd momentum shift that we just saw right there. Holy.
There is
that's double falling star, double Darius, and a Watcher that just got discarded there. And now Ollie has access to Catalyst, Mind Splitter, I think Ride the Wind. That is an insane shift.
And he's 4 cards closer to seeing that. Dazzling Aurora. Next turn, he'll be able to Mind Splitter plus Ride the Wind. So, like a little pseudo haste action going on.
For sure.
Invert Timelines is just, it's the card, bro.
That was an insane shift. Holy.
Yeah. I think I played 3 in Houston just because cards just messed up. It's terrible against Annie, but hey, it is what it is, you know?
Yeah, that was insane. That was a great inverted timelines.
What a top deck too, dude.
Yeah.
He's going to retreat both units. I actually like that a lot.
Just in case, obviously, like Dead Bloom or Dazzling Dead Bloom.
Yeah. Heads up play there from Michael.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll allow him to get that Kaisa draw on the next turn as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Still, though, that Watcher that's looming is going to get ripped by the Mind Splitter. And, I mean, Mind Splitter's, it's not good enough here. It's not good enough. Ollie definitely needs to find a Dazzling Aurora. He needs to find something that out-resources Michael.
Yeah.
Still, like, Mind Splitter's still good here. It'll buy him some time.
For sure, yeah. 1 less card in Michael's hand. Finally establishing like a bigger unit on board. Definitely going to be good.
Yeah.
Deuce knocks his hope will come down.
Okay.
Just making sure he has understanding of the current board state.
Yeah. He's probably just asking about runes and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Also, recommendation for players. I would not stack your runes the way that we see Michael doing it right now. It's better just to have like everything, like how Ollie has it, where you can like still make out everything that you have, even though it's tapped.
Yeah.
Just a little recommendation.
Looks like he did side in the vein.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't
Vein
think
is in this situation. It's not going to help you whatsoever. I think you're definitely going Watcher.
You have to take the Watcher here. There's no question about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And just another Catalyst, maybe.
Ollie's got an interesting moment here where he's got Ride the Winds. So he can maybe trick Michael into running a Kaisa into his Mind Splitter with a Ride the Wind.
True.
But I think Michael just drew Darius, so that's really good. He might just let the score.
It is insane. I said this after the Master Yi match. It's insane how different the decks operate when they don't have access to Dazzling Aurora.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
It's crazy.
What's crazier, too, is that he's gone through about half his deck at this point and he still hasn't seen one.
Yeah, like he's doing like good drawing. Like you said, he went 4 deeper with inverted timeline and he's still just not able to see it.
Yeah. Yeah, that is that's one of the downsides of invert timelines is it's not a guaranteed.
Yeah.
It helps, but it's not a guarantee. It's also a little bit unfortunate for Ali that he did not discard something like a Foley Bear, so that if he does top deck a Soul Gorger, he can't do something big that way.
Yeah.
Fight or flight, not what you want to see at this stage. You
Yeah,
really do
guys,
want
his hand, his draws are not helping him. Holy.
the Eons will give him another draw because he is maxed out on runes. But I like this play first. He's gonna try to he's gonna I mean I think he's just dead here. I don't think there's really much you
Yeah,
can
his
maybe
hand is just not in a good situation.
yeah, I think he's losing both battlefields question mark. Okay, here's Ride the Wind. He's gonna try to move Mind Splitter and ready it to the other battlefields.
I'm a little surprised they wouldn't Catalyst first, just to get the draw.
You wanna put the rune back first because it's still gonna draw.
Oh, you're right, but you can at least get the ramp and the draw.
Yeah, so you get max value here. So I do think putting the rune back is it's technically like optimal, but if you think about it this way, if you play the Eons now, um, then you could hit Dead Bloom and play that. So it's
Yeah.
like there's sides to both. He's gonna go for a fight or flight in response to that Acathian Rain. Or no, not Acathian Rain, Hextech Ray.
Mhm.
And
Targums will
so
go off at the end of the turn.
yep, he will
Now
score
it's the Catalyst.
that that last that other battlefield as well. So
Stack deck
Ollie should be at
as Dead Bloom and
still
Volley.
no Aurora. That's insane. Another stack deck. Let's
Brothers
see.
is digging. There it
There
is. Ah, they're clumped
finally.
together.
I know, right? After he had 2 last game.
Yeah, I
He's
think
gonna
that's
bring 2
I think that's
runes.
game 3.
Yeah, it's looking like that, especially with the Darius in hand
Yeah,
and at
exactly.
6 points. 6 points is just such a dangerous threshold to be at.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, maybe that Ride the Wind can move the Mind Splitter over, and then possibly Ali can somehow survive. But that Vayne is actually kind of nasty here.
I will say I'm impressed that Ali lasted this long. From like his hands were not helping him.
This was a great game because it
Mhm.
definitely shows the grind power of Misfortune. And like,
Yeah.
had he found an Aurora at any point, like in the top,
It's
like
it's such a
whatever
different game
cards.
for sure. Like if he
Yeah.
found it off like after the inverted timeline, it's a very different game.
So here comes Ride the Wind. He's going to move the Mind Splitter there. He's going to score another point on his opponent's turn, going up to 4. And here comes the checkmate from
Yep.
Michael. So, yep. What a nice match there.
Yeah, GG's. All right, game 3. Game 3.
We got ourselves a game 3 with.
If I'm Ali,
almost
I
20
am
minutes on the clock.
hard riffle shuffling, dude. I'm getting those
Oh, yeah.
dazzlings unclumped for sure.
I'll shuffle that too. Give it a nice count in between. You got plenty of time. They've got 20 minutes for game 3 plus 5 turns. So
yeah, exactly.
it should be good to go.
Yeah, it should be
here.
more than enough time for him.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
was
just again, it's
so impressed with Ride the Wind that game. Did you see how Ride the Wind worked for him there? I was like, it almost kept him in it.
He was like ganking. He was literally doing misfortune things without activating misfortune or ganking. Like,
I know.
Side to side.
Yeah, that was really cool. So
yeah,
good stuff. And the invert timelines also looked it put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
Because that would have been a much more one-sided game had he not ripped that invert timelines off the top.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. It would have been insane for him to get the dazzling off an inverted timeline. That would have been insane.
Oh my god. Imagine.
Yeah.
Never lucky. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, that was a good match. It was weird that Michael let him go first. I wonder why he did that. That was some secret technology that just worked out well for Michael somehow. He is piling. There you go. He said, I'm not going to brick on this again. What color sleeves do you use, Max?
If I can find art sleeves that I like, I normally use art sleeves and then like double sleeve them with over sleeves. Outside of that, if I'm just doing solid colors, I'll try to like match what my deck is. Like on Lee Sin right now, I just have orange or I have greens. And then on my Victor, I have blue. On my Jinx and Darius, I have red. And then on my set, I have orange. But normally it's like art sleeves.
So you have a lot of mix-ups. Like you don't use the same sleeves on everything.
No, not at all.
Cool. I think I've always been like a plain white sleeve guy. Like up until very recently, I
Mhm.
started using some art sleeves, and I think the art sleeves have gotten really good. Like, compared to how they were like back when we were maybe younger, you would get art sleeves from like Target or something, and they would fall apart in like
Yeah,
five
exactly. Well,
shuffles.
that's why you got to double sleeve them. Like even the nice art sleeves now, they still peel on the side, so you definitely need over sleeves.
Yeah, yeah, facts. You know which ones I've actually been really impressed with?
But
The Pokemon Center art sleeves.
yeah, I've heard that they're improving a lot.
They're so nice, dude. They shuffle so clean. Okay, so this is gonna be Aspirant's Climb, but that looks like a what kind of aspirant? That's the world's
That's the world's one.
wow. How cool. That's the
Yeah,
first
flexing.
time we've seen one of those.
Oh,
Oh,
and he flexing with the
giant.
big one. I respect it. I
He says
respect
we
it.
gotta use the giant one.
Have you seen
That sounds sick.
so there's a Riftbound event happening in Paris for TFT right now, and they're giving away an event exclusive alt art. I think it's Altar of Unity,
Oh, I
and
did see it on
it's in
Twitter.
like this art style, and it is absolutely phenomenal. You can
It
only
looks
get it in Paris this
so cool.
weekend.
It's also like in French, so
Yeah, exactly.
it
Yeah.
looks so
Oh yeah,
clean.
because that's right. They also announced that now it'll be Chinese. There'll be Chinese Rippound cards, English Rippound cards, and French Rippound cards now.
Wow, 3 different languages. That's fire.
Yep.
So here comes Eon's turn 1 because he's going second with the Obelisk of Power from Michael's side. And Michael needs to score 9 points this game, so let's see that happen, I guess. There is at least a Dead Bloom and I think an invert in Ollie's side. He took the Eon sleeping. Oh
Madman.
my
Actually,
goodness.
Madman. Look at the
What a
texture on that
shot.
thing. Jeez.
It's so pretty. That actually looks so cool. All
Yeah, so
right.
here's our Ali do the catalyst. We know he has mobilize in hand too. We his dazzling in hand. Yeah, this is I don't know how he doesn't absolutely go like bonkers.
Wait, he
Because
has
obviously
Dazzling?
he'll mobilize this turn and just dazzling next turn.
I don't even think he needs to do that. He can Dead Bloom, right? Or does he not have Dead Bloom?
He has dead bloom.
He has Dead Bloom? You probably still just Dazzling. Just get that down
Honestly, not the
ASAP.
worst thing in the world. Get rid of the Kaisa's pretty good.
It does make it so that you guaranteed can't Dazzling next turn, which is annoying.
Because what is that?
Being
2, 4, 6,
dude,
7, 8. Oh
being
yeah,
on
yeah. No,
8
I would just mobilize.
being on 8 is so
You're
whack.
only down by 2. You'll go to 4, dazzling next turn. I think I'm okay. I'd be patient here, especially because you have aspirants.
Actually,
Yeah, I'd take it.
I don't know. It feels like such wasted. Like if you could,
I think I'd take it. You're playing aspirants for a reason. I'm going mobilize pass here. Oh, but I think he's going dead bloom.
he might be going Misfortune plus Mobilize. Yeah, this looks like Misfortune plus Mobilize. This is a good. I think this is a good middle ground. Because Misfortune can.
Oh, and Kaisa's fully tapped out too, so you're not afraid of
Yeah,
anything on the crackback. That's all right.
and even though you're recycling 2, the Mobilize will put you back up to 7, and then you'll get to 9 on
And
the
then 9
next
next
turn.
turn. Yep.
Yeah.
Again,
So
once again, this is why he's the player and we're the casters. He is definitely doing the correct
exactly.
lines. Absolutely.
No, this is very 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 good.
Yeah.
He's also representing Bullet Time, even though that card should not be in your deck, Kappa. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Okay. So here comes a spell, perhaps a Falling Star. Yep, Falling Star to take out the
We take this.
Misfortune. Another 2-drop unit, perhaps. Oh, Noxus. Glorified
And then
2-drop.
Aurora. Mind Splitter here would be great because we see so many spells in that hand.
Yeah, that would be nasty. But I think you're just happy to get the Aurora in play.
Yeah, absolutely. We
There's a
see
Mind
this draw
Splitter
a
off the
Mind
top.
Splitter. Yeah, so he has Mind Splitter and a Dead Bloom in hand.
He also has a Drake in hand as well.
Yeah,
A lot
we're
of
gonna see a
lot of
Soul
units.
Gorger right here. Soul Gorger MF.
That'd be pretty nice.
There, nice.
Ooh, there he is.
All right, it's starting, boys. It is starting.
It's starting. It's starting.
Yeah, so successful conquer. We see the retreat. Student goes back to hand, gets the ramp.
I wonder if he's doing that just to try and get the rune, but yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. Ready all the runes. Get your 2 more runes. How does Michael win this one? Is there a way for him to maybe Mundo? If he could get to like a late game Mundo, that could pay.
I think
Maybe,
he needs Mundo established now
yeah.
because now we're gonna see Ali do 2 massive units per turn minimum.
If he doesn't have the Mundo in hand right now,
Yeah, I don't think he does.
that's gonna be tough because like if he draws into it, let's say, and doesn't have the runes to play it, then
Oh, smokescreen here could be big, yeah. Because then we trade for Obelisk.
he will have to pay for the deflect.
That's fine. I think you pay that. I think he still has to. Did he pay the deflect? Am I
I don't
checking?
think he paid the deflect.
There's 2 tapped. Cleave has a power cost, right? I think he still needs to pay it.
Yeah, he still needs to pay the deflect cost there.
Draw. Watcher's nice. Watcher's a good one. I'm assuming you do just go Dead Bloom here and then pass, right? Trigger the Aurora.
You could Dead Bloom, or you could
Yeah,
okay, it looks like
could be nice too.
They got the deflect. Yeah, I think the Mind Splitter is probably what you're going for because you just want to rip Time Warp at this point. Like, and he has Soul Gorger in hand, I think, right? Is that Soul Gorger? I can't tell what's going on anymore. I think that is a Soul Gorger.
I see Mind Splitter, Ride the Wind, Soul Gorger, Inverted Timelines.
He has 9 runes. He could actually go Mind Splitter plus Ride the Winds this turn. I think that's pretty good. Personally. But what do I know?
Yeah, here's Soul Gorger.
Wow, he's actually going Soul Gorger. I guess Soul Gorger Dead Bloom, yeah. He has to pay the power cost still, so it's still gonna be 4 runes down. I don't know if I like this as much as I like the Mind Splitter Ride the Wind play. It's not bad, but
it technically makes it so that you have an extra Dead Bloom that you don't need to worry about.
Yeah, it also means that like you're just down runes for the next turn, and so you don't get to do as much.
Both to the bottom. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're Michael, you're loving seeing that.
Yeah, I actually don't know if I loved the Soul Gorger there. I mean, you could have played the Soul Gorger later to get back the splitter, or the Mind Splitter. I think going Soul Gorger into, because you could go Mind Splitter, Ride the Wind, move it to fight the Noxus. He's forced to do something, or you can rip the card that answers the Mind Splitter, and then you could give ganking to the Mind Splitter and score again on the Ash Prince. There's so much you could do that turn with that also would have left you like able to do more on the following turn too because of the runes it left you at. So I don't know. Yama says Michael forgot about the deflect cost of Smash Crown on the Dead Bloom. They did catch it in between the turns. They did catch it between the turns, so he did. They did correct it. Okay.
I'm kind of surprised you did Mind Splitter first.
Yeah. I think he's just like autopiloting at this point. Because like
back-to-back Mind Splitters here would be awesome.
Yeah, that would probably be the game.
Because first one, you're definitely ripping out Watcher.
Yeah.
Watcher, Darius, and then Hex Tech, right? Yeah. And then if you can hit another one right here, dude, that'd be taking out the Darius.
Yeah, that would be something.
Turn.
And he's very likely to hit one since so many of the Dead Blooms are gone.
Yeah. Holy.
There it is.
Yep, exactly. There goes Darius. Yep. Jeez.
This stuff is belligerent, dude.
Yep. Insane. MF doing MF things.
Yeah. Yeah. Mind Splitter is just a mess of card. Oh, he top decked a Darius. Pause champ?
Yeah.
Pause champ?
Yeah. So we can take out one of these units with Darius, because that's it's Hex Tech, right? It's not Cleave. That's right.
He could take out the Dead Bloom. It's gonna feel bad, but
yeah, because they trade. Yeah, so Tapera for a Hex deck ran, they got to pay the deflect cost.
Yep.
There you go. He just forgot to ready the student.
Yeah.
But yeah. Moving in, Conquer go to 5. Taking Darius. Am I tripping? Oh, because you order less tank.
Yeah.
Good play on Michelson.
Yeah. That is very smart. Tank actually coming up. Pause. Okay, scores. The nice thing about Misfortune here, though, is he can just give his guy ganking, and then he can just go over there and just do whatever he wants. So it's
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. And he has Dead Bloom too. Yeah.
and
But what is he at? 7? He's only at 7 runes.
7 runes. I wonder if he can leave one of the battlefields open and then ride the wind to close things out on the next turn. So here comes the Gorger for the Darius. Splitter. This scores up to 6. So he'll go up to
Does
6
Michael not have
here.
a hand again?
Yeah, he got shredded. He got Mind Splitter twice.
Yeah, that's right. Then we just did the Hex deck rate come down. Jeez.
Yeah. This is
yeah, I've never seen a Kaisa player run into hands, and he's on a
Oh, Mind Splitter's
another Mind Splitter
against
bro.
Kaisa.
What?
Oh my goodness. This is just dude, people, oh my god. People in my testing group, this is a very personal moment for me. People in my testing group were telling me MF Aurora is not the best. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man.
Holy.
Have you ever seen a deck do this to Kaisa? Have you ever seen it?
This is nuts. Well, this is the power of Ali, dude. This is why he went 8-0 in Houston. Holy.
A deeper understanding than many, for sure, for sure. But yeah, I think that's going to be score up to 7, and just a retreat plus a ride the wind can close things out here. And I think he does have the ride the wind, so I mean, this is really
100%.
Really tough. Yeah. Oh, never mind. He's just gonna say reinforce, reinforce.
There's no way. You just that's game.
It's over. Volley bear for the fans. Volley bear for the fans.
He's like, just so you know, it wasn't close.
Yeah, he had to let him know. He tapped out too. He just said, "There's nothing you could draw."
I want to see just one unchecked power this weekend. That's what I want to see. Like you see, like an Aurora deck go like super wide, like totally fill up and reinforce both battlefields, and you just see an unchecked power come down because no one's expecting it. I think unchecked power and grand stratagem are probably the 2 cards that would save a lot of these players this weekend, and we're not going to see either of them. So I'm hoping we get to see at least one of each. I think that'd be really, really cool.
That was sick.
Yeah, that was an insane game. GG's Ali. Holy, popping off for sure.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back. I am joined by our round 3 feature match winner, Mr. Ali. Mr. Ali, great start to your day, 3-0. How you feeling so far?
Feeling great. Just got to keep putting the Aurora flips.
Keep putting the Aurora flips.
Early Aurora.
I'm going to be honest. I know the real reason you played the deck today was just so you could play that really giant battlefield in game 3, right?
Yeah, you gotta ask for the time. You gotta flaunt it a little bit. Yeah.
Was that the judge call? Was that what you were asking him? Was to see if he could play?
They are term illegal. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, first of all, congratulations. I've been seeing a lot of MFs today seem to be on a hunt to take out the Kaisa players. Is that the strategy we're looking at?
Well, Kaisa is your best matchup. Yeah. After going undefeated in Houston day 1.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. I've made some changes. I had ride the winds before for like Annie, because like Annie push yourself back and go back in with ride the wind.
Sure.
But I've added primal strength now as well, which has been a really nice, very good versus he as well.
Of course.
And I wasn't sure if I wanted the dragon or the volley. Yesterday I tried 2 dragons, no volley.
I've seen people playing both. I've seen it all over the place.
I'm doing the coward split. I'm doing one of each. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
The split, yeah. Well, whatever.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, so the shield protects the tank on volley protects Misfortune,
of course,
and the dragon is castable. So it's like, which one do you want?
Right.
But
and the no room cost on the power cost on the dragon is nice. So
yeah, which works with, I guess, obviously casting it, but also bring it back with a Gorger.
Absolutely. Yeah. And just tell me a little bit. Obviously, there's a few different decks that are abusing the Aurora synergies. Why would you go Misfortune over Yi in your personal opinion?
Oh well, I think it's it's obvious. Maybe not. I think Misfortune is the better Aurora deck, because you have more dig. Like you have the stack deck.
Absolutely.
Filter deck. I'm playing it for timelines to also dig deeper. Where Yi is like, their card draw is the draw one ramp or just draw or 2 mana draw
or
one.
disciplines and stuff. Yeah,
it's not digging as much as you, and you having Mind Splitter as a target is just so huge.
Mind Splitter, 3 Mind Splitters in game 3
It's
is
so
brutal.
good. It's
Backbreaker.
It's so good. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining for
Yeah,
a
of
quick
course.
interview. I'm sure we'll be seeing you later. Keep it
I
up in
hope
the
so,
tournament
yeah.
today, and thanks so much for your time today.
Yeah, you too. Have a good
All
one.
right, thank you so much. Back to you guys.